I was 27, I went into business with my brother-in-law, Marcus. We opened a custom automotive shop in our hometown, and for 4 long years, I poured every single dollar of my personal savings and 80 hours of my life every week into making that business successful. While I was working late nights in the garage, breathing in paint fumes and grinding out customer orders, Marcus was taking full credit on social media and quietly siphoned money out of our business account to finance his lavish lifestyle. When I finally caught him during an unannounced tax audit, he had stolen over $75,000 from our working capital, nearly driving our company into complete bankruptcy. I had no choice but to take legal action, dissolve our partnership, and force a court-ordered buyout to save my own financial sanity. It completely tore my family apart. My sister blamed me for suing her husband. My parents accused me of choosing money over blood, and for 3 years, no one in my immediate family spoke a single word to me. I survived that dark period by keeping my head down, working hard, and eventually rebuilding a brand new, highly profitable auto body shop entirely on my own. I also met my fiancée, Sarah. Sarah knew every painful detail of what Marcus and my family did to me. She was right there beside me when I had sleepless nights, listening to me talk about the deep psychological scar that betrayal had left on my life. She always nodded, held my hand, and assured me that she completely respected my boundaries and would always protect my peace of mind. Then came 2 months ago. Marcus made a series of reckless, unhedged real estate investments and lost his family's entire life savings. He faced immediate foreclosure on his house, leaving my sister and their 2 young teenage kids on the verge of becoming homeless. Out of nowhere, my sister reached out to me with a desperate, crying phone call asking for a $50,000 emergency loan. I calmly but firmly told her no, reminding her that Marcus had stolen from me without an ounce of remorse, and that I would never put my hard-earned financial security back into his hands under any circumstances. I thought that was the end of the discussion until I walked into my living room on a Thursday evening after a grueling 10-hour workday. Sitting right there on my sofa were my sister, Marcus, and my fiancée, Sarah, with my company checkbook laying wide open on the coffee table in front of them. Sarah looked at me with a completely calm expression and said that she had invited them over to help mediate our family feud. She explained that she had already agreed to loan them $25,000 from our upcoming wedding and house fund because she felt it was our Christian duty to help family in a crisis, regardless of what had happened in the past. I stood in my own entryway, feeling a cold wave of pure disbelief wash over me. Marcus sat there with a subtle, smug look on his face, while Sarah spoke to me as if I was a cold-hearted monster for protecting my own life savings. She looks at me and says that if I couldn't forgive my own brother-in-law for a mistake from years ago, she didn't know if she could trust me to be a compassionate father to our future children. In that exact second, something fundamental inside my chest completely broke. I realized that the woman I was planning to spend the rest of my life with didn't actually respect my boundaries or care about the trauma I had survived. She just wanted to play the noble peacemaker at my direct expense. I walked over to the coffee table, picked up my checkbook, put it back in my pocket, and told Marcus and my sister to get out of my house before I called the police for trespassing. After they rushed out the door, I took off my engagement ring from my drawer, placed it on the counter, and told Sarah that our wedding was off and that she had 2 weeks to pack her things and move out. She immediately broke down, crying, begging for my forgiveness, and saying she was just trying to fix my family, but I stood completely firm and refused to take her back. If you were in my shoes and your partner secretly invited the person who financially ruined you into your home to demand money, would you end the relationship immediately or try to talk it out? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.